Welcome to Phantom Rose Scarlet. Is there any sound? There it is. Hello, mysterious girl. In Phantom Rose, you have to clear each stage of this phantom-infested mansion by starting from here and making your way to here. I can explain more, but for now, let's just jump into a battle. Okay. Ha! What a puny phantom. Let me teach you how to defeat it. On the field, there are enemy spell cards and places for your spell cards. Seeing is believing. Let's just try playing. Swift Strike, attack by 4, attack by 9. If the card is in one of the first 2 cards on the field. Chrysalis, gain 2 Chrysalis status. And yet, gain 4 barrier at the end phase. Fight. Isn't it simple? The cards on field are always activated from left to right. But here's the catch. Cards you place on the field need to cool down before using them again. Luckily, the cooldown timer starts automatically, decreases at the start of every phase. Also, each card's level represents its cooldown time, so make sure you read them. As you can see, it's level 5, so it takes 5 turns to come back. Now, take a look at the cards that are not in cooldown. Number on the attack card displays the attack power, 4. And the number on magic displays the barrier power, also 4. Cards with no numbers have special skills that may also give buff status. And each status is displayed here. Now that we've covered the basics, let's try defeating the tiny slime. Recover 4 HP. And attack 2 times damage if the opponent has barrier. Lose your own buff status if barrier isn't destroyed. Fight. Nice work. Make sure to take your reward after defeating a phantom. Our reward is Blitz. Attack by 4, attack twice if used in phase 1. Get 5 Scarlet Rubies. That's it. Now learn the rest on your own. You seem quite smart after all. Good luck. Have fun. Let's meet again sometime. First step into the adventure. So welcome to Phantom Rose, as the game already introduced us to. This is a roguelike card game for the mobile, so it's free to play. And I highly recommend it. The art style is very nice. For other reasons, which I just realized my mouse kind of hovered over slightly. Let's begin. So the basic plots that I've pretty much uncovered is basically, we've died. Somebody gave us a pocket watch to basically turn back time, and basically was like a second chance. And what are we here fighting? Maybe we're looking for something, maybe we're trying to defeat someone or something. Plot-wise, I haven't really gotten much from it. And so, fight a wandering beast. I beg your pardon. Okay, it should be okay. Anyways though, our deck consists of Hollow Strike, which is your basic attack. A Blade, which is attack and raise the power by this card by 1. So every other turn, you can play an increasing damage. Swift Strike, we've seen that before. And Assassinate, attack 2 times. If own buff status exists, inflict 1 bleeding status to the opponent. Keep note of. We also have a shield, just gives us 4 barrier. Barriers are permanent, so as long as you have a leftover barrier, it will carry over. We have a heal. And we have Thorn Barrier, gain 2 barrier and 1 thorn armor. Status. When attacked, the attacker receives 4 damage. Stun. Cancel the card after this card if it's an opponent attack card. And then just basic attack, strike. Let's see, is there anything else I need to tell you guys? No, not really. So, go for the... Oh, right. Once you put a card in, it's locked in. You cannot get it out. The only way you can get it out is if you pay 2 Scarlet Gems. Other than that, you're stuck. See, yeah, as you can see, he's going first. So, what I could do is I could heal, but I'm only getting hit for 2, so let's do that. And we'll heal. The reason I'm using the heal here is because whatever is in your field, even if you kill a guy, it still goes on cooldown. So we can watch an ad to re-roll the card. We have Solo Strike. Attack by 2. Attack by 8 if there's no other attack card on field. So that's very situational. If you know the monster. The Creeper. New ability, Bloodlust. Gain 3 Bloodlust. Inflict bleeding when HP is reduced by an attack. Lose 2 HP times 2. Yeah, like I said, on cooldown. Let's see how I want to do this. I could go for Massive Shield here. Which... I think that's okay. Yeah, that was a good call. Let's see. Let's do that for 3, and yeah, I want to get a kill here, I guess. Really didn't matter what I did. Those 2 cards would be going on cooldown. Whisper. Inflict 2 sensitive. Reduce duration of buff when attacked. Don't like that. There's also a level 7 card, which I really don't think is worth it. I'm gonna reroll, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we've turned that card into... Where'd the music go? To Encore. Activate previous card on field again if it's a card from your deck. And we need a bit more here. So basically this allows us to do a double attack or a double defend. So that could be really useful. Ansel's a level 5. So not bad. We have a middle field here. Okay. So here Encore would not be very good. Quick Draw is just a basic attack. Okay. We have here, reduce opponent's barrier by half. Okay. We're going to actually use Solo Strike, and I want to see if Encore will work for this. That's 8. That's 8. It worked. Cool. Let's see. Fatal Strike. Attack by 3. 50% chance to attack by 8 damage. It's not bad. I need more attack cards here. Okay, we can fight a monster or we can investigate an area for a treasure. Let's go investigate. So here you can just pick 1 out of 4 random spots. Enemy money, bookshelf. So sometimes you'll find an item, sometimes you'll just find an enemy. We didn't get lucky, so we're fighting an enemy. Okay. Here's a new one, growth. Raise attack power, or gain 2 growth status for every growth status, or at the end of a phase. Your attack power increases by 1. Might be able to get a kill if I can get this to pop. Yes, but they had a shield. Okay, who attacks first? I get to attack first. Sweet. Okay, and we'll put that in there. Oh, I forgot to read the gauge one. Sorry. Provoke. Destroy the opponent's barrier and activate Scramble. Scramble rearranges next phase's field so that the opponent's cards are positioned last. It's pretty good. Here we have a camp. So rest of the camp to recover HP. So you can heal 20 for 8, or you can dissolve cards. This is what makes the game very interesting and why you have to plan ahead a little. So, dissolving cards. You can choose only your active cards. So if you've already used previous cards, like as you can see, the healing is on cooldown, you cannot dissolve those cards to get them out of your deck. We have a deck limit of 12. You can add as many cards as you want, but once you hit a rest zone, you must dissolve the required cards. This is something to be very aware of. So say you want to get rid of the slash. I cannot dissolve this. Or, can I dissolve this? Oh, that's weird. I thought you could only dissolve active cards. No, maybe I was wrong. Or maybe it's because I was playing on the harder difficulty. I don't know. We'll try that in the next one. Rescue a maid in distress from a powerful phantom. Because we get some pretty good stuff if we save them. Blood Spark. Inflict 1 bleeding to all and gain 1 bloodlust. Bloodlust. Inflict. Sheesh. Bleeding when your opponent's HP is reduced by an attack. Yeah. Inflict bleeding when opponent's HP is reduced, so we don't have 8 armor. Not at all. Let's see, what we can do though is that's the best we can do. That way I could hurt them a little more. And they died. She's not too happy about what I just did. Basic Strike. Taunt. Force opponent to only use Hollow Strike. Which I think is either a 2 damage or... I want to say that's what this thing is. Yeah, Hollow Strike is just 2. So a total of 4 attack the next round. Which is not bad, and plus they would attack last, so my single shield would be able to hold us off. Or we go for Vampiric Brace, gain 2 Vampiric Fangs, and an attack up. Cover 4 HP when the opponent HP reduced by an attack, and increased my power. Also comes with the Whisper. I like this side better. So, you get both the cards. We also have a mana pack. Alright, so once you save a maid, you get healed for 10, you get an item. Whoop. So use in battle to reduce duration of all cards on cooldown. I'll take that. And you also get to choose 2 cards. Now, by default, you get 1 blood potion. And then you have room for 2 other items. Let's go for this bookshelf. Yes! Oh my god, the Star Blade is the best thing ever. Attack, then reduce cooldown of attack cards. Just ignore that commercial. Let's see. We're gonna go searching again. Let's try this bookshelf. And I found Pierce. We have the Marionette. Raid status. Raid's attack power by 1 when HP is reduced by an attack. Shame that's on cooldown here. Okay, we're gonna go shields. Do that. Okay, so they're just doing shields here, so that in the first slot and heal in the second slot. Or the first slot there. There we go. Growth! Okay. Rest and face a powerful crown phantom. From a distance, you notice a powerful phantom resting in front of the stairways. You pause for a moment to determine whether you are ready to confront the powerful enemy. Heal full HP and ambush the crown phantom. Reduce their HP by 10. Or just face the crown and heal 20. We're gonna watch an ad. Be back in a second. It's Lily! Okay. Execution. Attack 2 times. Inflict 3 fear to the opponent. Take damage at the end of the phase by the amount of the opponent's buff status duration. Okay. Otherwise it does base 1 damage. I don't have a strong enough shield, which sucks. Let's see, I will do that since opportunity. And I will do that to inflict some damage. Yep, my thorns. Okay, and then we could just finish her off. So let's go Starblade and let's just encore, just because. New card! Charge! Gain 3 charge status. Inflict paralysis when the opponent's HP reduced by an attack. And then reduce duration of buff status by 1 and HP by duration of the status at the end of the phase. So you can get a lot of... Well, actually, no, it's just whenever... This is the paralysis status, this is just the buff we have. Okay, cards we can choose from. Aegis Pierce. Attack and activate Burnout. Reduce... Excuse me. Duration of opponent's buff status by 1. Increase existing barrier by field position of this card. So basically, if this is in the last position, you can gain 4 extra shield. Burnout, reduce duration, yeah, okay. Increase the existing barrier. Okay, so that's interesting. Harden, gain 3 harden status. Activate heal when barrier is gained. Absorb remaining barrier at the end of the phase. This is a pretty large heal. Don't know if I give him a shield. Kingblade. Attack and raise buff status by 1. I don't buff myself enough, so we're probably going with this one. You know, it's not as good. And now we can choose some items. We have a barrier wand. Use in battle to gain 10 barrier. Or hand mirror. Use in battle to reduce cooldown of cards in deck and gain barrier by the number of cards affected. I like the hand mirror. Yeah, they both do about the same, but this one lets me get some cooldown, but do I need... I think cooldown is going to be a bit more important. And like I said, card limit. So let's dissolve some cards by getting rid of Hollow Strike. Get the frick out of here. Okay, so you can toss out the cooldown cards. I was just pressing the wrong thing then. I will keep the Blade just because it's 3 damage, but it's also a low-cost card. I'm going to get rid of Solo Strike. That one's a bit harder to use. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, as you can see, our deck limit increased from like 12 to 16. Is there anything else I want to get rid of? Nah. Okay, and then we'll leave.